Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we fell back to a defensive position again, and decided to build up our fleets. We got our dockyard built, we built up our spaceports, built up more ships in both our Federation fleet and our main fleet. So that, got that done. We built up as strong as we could get. And then we launched an offensive on the Empire. We pushed our ships to the Arc system, engaged and destroyed the frontier outpost that they had there, and then the Empire and the Zenite Grid counterattacked with their main fleets. A massive battle ensued that saw our fleets emerge victorious, and rather decisively so. We in still possession of a rather significant amount of military power. So, what I decided we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and press the attack and push into the Obrium system, take out whatever defenses are there, and lay siege. Now, we also need to get new ships built, and quickly. So we need to replenish those losses. So that is one thing we are going to be working on doing. We also completed the elusive Carcosa event, so that is taken care of. And then right also toward the end of the episode, our scientist Proto-Lacedaemon died. And to honor the illustrious scientist who was so instrumental in the early days of our interplanetary republic, we decided to name a science ship after Proto-Lacedaemon. And also there was a vote in the Republic Senate to rename, or to name, our new colony that we're going to be establishing in the Cador system after that scientist as well. We'll be renaming it to Lacedaemonia, I believe. Alright. So, the one other thing I wanted to do here is to do a little bit more kind of RP and lore that I put off last episode. It has to do with humans and why we have humans way over here. So, let's say that a week ago, a paper was published in one of the major archaeological journals that sent shockwaves through the Republic. It was the final publishing of the results of a lot of archaeological work that was done in the Gate of Heaven system in the Ring World, and also combined with a lot of information that was gleaned from the ancient temple in the Chatib system here at Chatib 1A, the ancient temples we have there. What was discovered is that somewhere between 100,000 and 50,000 years ago, there was a great republic that spanned the empire. And this republic had as one of its rather significant members humans, or rather what our scientists more specifically call a proto-human species. They became the ancestors of humans today as we know them. And that for thousands of years this republic existed in peace and prosperity. And from what we know, that during this time they also were able to unlock the secrets of psionics, and an order of psionics users whose name translates into our language as the Grand Assembly, formed in the Chatib system, where a complex of facilities were built to train, nurture, and guide psionics users. It eventually became very religious in nature, forming into the temple that we see today. And as mentioned before, this order wielded weapons, glowing weapons that resembled swords, the exact nature of which we still don't entirely understand. Now there's also some texts well, actually not texts, let's say holographic data storage devices that our scientists have come to call holocrons were discovered that also spoke of some corrupted psionics users. Exactly how these psionics users came to be corrupted and, by whom is unknown at this time, but they caused significant trouble for the Order, causing the Order to form a martial arm that came to be known as the Knights of the Grand Order. Or Grand Assembly. I forget exactly the name. Yeah, Grand Assembly, I think is what we're going to call it. So, with that kind of happening, even with that going on, the Republic still was largely peaceful. However, at some point, around 50,000 years ago or so, they came into conflict with a growing empire known as the Cahark, that we now know were the ancestors of the existing Cahark civilization. Now, under the guidance or with the power of the Republic military and the Knights of the Grand Assembly, they were able to fight the Cahark to a stalemate. However, the Cahark, frustrated by this, designed and deployed an AI-controlled force of machine weapons known as the Metatron. These Metatron weapons basically changed the course of the war, causing the Republic to lose system after system after system. And it looked like it was going to lose. However, something happened. The Metatron AI evolved beyond the Cahark's control, turned on the Cahark, and destroyed them, smashing their entire civilization to dust in a matter of months. However, we now know that there were some survivors that managed to, make it through that on their homeworld. They regressed to a pre-technological state, but have in recent centuries re-emerged as a stellar empire. The Metatron then went on to resume its assault upon the Republic, crushing the Republic utterly, and sowing chaos throughout the galaxy, and eventually completely destroying every advanced civilization at the time. And then mysteriously disappeared. We now know that they went into a sort of dormant state back on the system of Hobus here, where they have their central processing core. But in recent centuries as well, they have also emerged, though they haven't been quite as aggressive as the archaeological data would suggest that they are. We don't know if there has been some evolution in their programming, or if they're merely biding their time before they resume their assault upon organics. Now, during the Metatron onslaught, some elements of humans and other species tried to find a way to survive, and we now know that a collection of human civilian vessels, some are totaling around 20,000 individuals, made their way to the Chiramiria system here, and to this planet of Alaria, which, in the times of the Republic, was a quarantined off-limits world, because there was a primitive Stone Age civilization there known as the Elves. However, that seemed hardly relevant during the destruction of the Republic, and the humans colonized a uninhabited continent, dismantled and sunk their ships in deep subduction trenches in the ocean, and then destroyed the rest of their technology in hopes that the Kahark would not be able to find them, and it seems to have worked. Now, while we are not sure if this is a similar thing that would happen in the Sol system over here, we believe that is also the case. A surviving group of humans managed to find a safe haven from the Metatron and weather the storm, and they have now re-emerged. Unfortunately, they have found themselves within the, completely surrounded by the Kahark, and we do not know if they are going to make it through this. Alright, so that's basically a lot of that is taken from some comments, from my viewers, and some little bit tweaking that I've done myself. So hopefully that will, everybody will kind of like how that goes. Alright, that took a little while, which is what I said it was going to be. So let's go ahead and get back to this and get this war started. Or continued. Alright, so pause it. Civilian Confederacy entered into a non-aggression pact with Achilles Empire. Omni Colonel entered a non-aggression pact with the Zenit Grid. Alright. I think that is still too dangerous for my science ships to go out surveying. So I'm going to bring them to assist research.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Hold on. Okay, we cleared tile blockers. Intersystem trade facilitation. Trade attractiveness plus 10%. Cheaper war demands. Colonial centralization. Unlock edict. Unlock building. Planetary capital. Ooh, that sounds like something we would really want to get. Alright, so what do we have here? A rebuilding fleet. It looks like they're surviving ships.
Initiating communications.
Alright, so the Maj Hookskin Polity wants to exchange star
Our presence
charts.
in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
We have what? We have 3 of the fleet light carriers, 6 destroyers. We have 2 destroyers coming in. I think I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 corvettes. Alright, and Alaria is going to build some more light carriers.
Initiating communications.
They still want to try and become an associate of our Federation, but they can't because they're at war with us. Omni Colonel will guarantee the independence of the Aquilese Galactic Empire. Omni Colonel, what are you doing? Okay, so I don't think they can actually declare war on us because they are an associate of our Federation. Alright, so we wiped out their surviving fleet.
Engaging enemy station. Construction complete.
Alright, we are going to want to now bring our transports here. We're just going to enter orbit. We're not going to land our armies yet. I think one other thing probably going to want to do is train some more armies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Technology discovered.
Alright, we've unlocked advanced warship components. New research. Synchronized weapon systems for our... Yeah, let's go with it. Need to get those 3 corvettes back. Alright, colony ship is on its way. We're at 33%. We need 43 more war score. What is the length of war penalty? -8. So we're only going to get 8 of that naturally. It's a Zenak ship. And our destroyer should be able to beat this easily. Oh, especially now that one of our light carriers showed up.
Complete.
We're running into food issues again.
Construction complete.
Ah, well, we should probably be upgrading things here and probably want to swap that around. There we go. That solved our food problem. Let's see, we need engineering research. We're way behind. They're trying to rebuild their fleet here. 8K power on that station? What is this? Transport ship? Oh, those are their transport ships. These are their light carriers. The Isk Empire made peace with the Quepulchi Commonwealth. The following demands were enforced. Ceding a whole bunch of planets. Ooh.
Construction complete.
Isk Empire just absorbed a whole bunch of their neighbors. The Savelli Confederacy is now guaranteeing the independence. Where are they? Here. That could be trouble if they decide to join the war.
Initiating communications.
We need to end this war quickly.
Fleet lost.
Alright, we got those synchronized weapon systems, advanced shields. Oh, they're just gonna sit there and it. Alright, you guys are gonna have to form up into a new fleet. Okay, looks like they lost. They left, I mean. The Interstellar Quapulchi Commonwealth would like to cooperate more closely with the Angelic Pact, leaving aside the question of membership. Would you consider granting us association status? Sure, we'll grant you association status. Yeah, they are definitely building a new fleet out here.
War has broken out.
Zephyrus Link has declared war on the Glub Star Confederation. Interesting.
Construction complete.
Alright. Are we at 0? We are at 0. Land our troops. Oh, we have a new election. Do we want to put our weight behind anybody? I think we're just going to support the existing ruler, which is Eris here. Because I really don't want any kind of shift in government during the war at the moment.
Deploying liberation forces.
Alright, we are winning this very well.
Colony conquered.
Here are more enemy ships. We've encountered some alien vessels known as the New Aliens. Find out who they are.
Alien Empire is making contact.
We have established communication with the Inari Confederation. Hegemonic imperialists. Attention, alien creatures. Unfortunately, I was chosen by Chairman Track to represent the Inari Confederation in all diplomatic dealings with your primitive civilization. We intend to unlock technologies your feeble minds cannot comprehend. Do not interfere. Xenophobic, fanatic materialists. We could learn much from each other. We have 2 destroyers and a corvette in this fight. We lost one of our destroyers. Elephon Elacidil has been elected. Okay. Is Eris now back? Oh no, she was a governor. So we're gonna need a scientist. I guess we'll go with industry expertise. Upgrade to latest designs, I guess.
Ships upgraded.
Assist research. Alright, so we've occupied this planet. We need to go press the attack here before they can get their fleet strength rebuilt. These guys are just going to have to fend for themselves. But I think they've got it.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
These Trade League want to just give us 1,230 energy credits. I will take it. What else can you do for me, Trade League? Ruthless capitalists. Ah, we have a new tech. Production targets, planetary capital, go to new research. Man, I've been looking for psionics to show up here because I really want to get psionics. Doctrine, refit standards. Upgrade cost minus 25%. Yes. Again, heavy on the military spending. And we are still losing food. You switch over to food, please. Okay. Dwamgar Prime. Let's get some tile blockers clear. Let's build some mines. Build a power station. Actually, build the visitor center. Build the temple. Oh, this planet needs to be developed pretty heavily. Let's go with some hydroponics farms. Switch these people over there. Rimworth Prime could use some upgrades. We also need to clear some tile blockers. Alright, build an energy grid. Alright.
Construction complete.
$5.2K. Alright, I need you guys to just stay here for a second. So I don't want to engage their fleet and their starbase at the same time.
Communications. An alien empire is making contact.
Vessels, the Xi aliens. Find out who they are. Oh, now they're fleeing. Well, too late now.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by.
The Templar Hive. They are a hive mind. With a Templar Hive and we speak as one, the hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend upon whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. We can learn a lot from each other. I hope we don't get too close to that station, because that thing getting involved is gonna cause problems. Decisive victory. We lost 3 destroyers and a corvette. I think we can replace that. See, we have 5 of the Lamias, 3 of the Thavmas. So let's go with... Alright. The Galaxy regime entered into a migration treaty. We got these new armies we need to... And we don't have enough minerals. Oh well. It is what it is. Gonna leave 4 armies behind. Alright, transport fleet's gotta be ready to go. It is 8K, but it's only a single station.
Initiating communications.
Oh, they're making a peace offer. They will accept the stop atrocities. We're going to decline their peace offer. We want to make sure that they're not going to become a problem in the future, so we're gonna enforce those war reparations. We're not letting them get out of this easy. Alright, there goes their starport. And now we can bring in our transport fleet. Actually, we can't. You guys actually fall back. Yep, I knew that was coming. Governor Eris Makrigiani has died at the age of 76. Okay, so actually we need to do this. We need to rename this to Lacedaemonia, right? And I think we're going to rename one of our colonies in honor of the first governor of the core systems and who also became leader of the entire republic at one point. We're going to rename Domgar Prime to the colony of Eris. I kind of saw that coming, so I kind of had already thought about that a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, they left. All right. They are going to try and siege this back. 4K fleet. How about this? What happens? Oh, we're still in battle? I tell them to unlink. We can take it from here. No, 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 no. You come here, then here, then here. Oh. What are you doing?
Construction complete.
Enter orbit.
Initiating communications.
Retreat, get out of there. Oh. 20 days? We should be alright. Wish we had transport ships that could defend themselves. Get out of there. Non-aggression pact between the Kark Undergrounds and the Valdari Assembly. Well, if those guys are not going to basically help out, I'm gonna turn that back on. Got them stay over here because I was hoping they were going to go engage the enemy fleet, but I guess not. Maybe they will when they come through here.
Construction complete.
I'm going to siege and occupy their capital, their home system, and then we will counterattack them. Oh, they broke off.
Initiating communications.
Yep, they're keeping doing that. It's all right. Not quite at 0 yet. We're gonna get to 0. I'm letting this episode run a little bit long because we had that kind of long bit of lore at the beginning. I really want to take their home.
Construction complete. Deploying liberation forces.
Ooh, that's a lot of enemy forces defending that planet. Ooh, this doesn't look good. Retreat.
Liberation attempt resisted.
Okay, we're gonna need a lot more firepower. Now, do they keep their damage level while we're bombarding them? They can't recover? Civilian Confederacy vassalized the equipped Polchi Commonwealth. Okay, interesting. Alright, so let our guys recover and then we'll land again. Hold on. Alright, let's try that again. Land armies.
Deploying liberation forces.
Hey, can you guys give me some reinforcements?
Discovered.
Yep, they're coming in. They're coming in. Nice. Alright, there we go. That's gonna flip things around.
Colony conquered.
Okay. Ah, then we have another tradition here, which we're gonna go with. Gain research points equal to the 10th of our monthly gain when surveying planets. Alright, let's go for it. Alright. They will accept. Send our demands. We have won the war. Whew, okay. Habitability plus 5% allows terraforming. Terraforming. Alright. Bring the fleet home for repairs. You guys come back to the Dwumgar system, which is going to be like one of our main military bases. Alright, they're all coming in. Wow, we're actually getting repairs at the Aquilese star bases. Alright, our war is over. But it looks like, yep, there is another habitable planet over here. We can colonize. Humans. Hold on. Food and happiness. Guess we can go with humans. Okay, this has been a pretty long episode, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to end it here. We're able to successfully win the war against the Aquilese. The Xenak grid, maybe you can finally become an associate. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, yeah, now we'll go ahead and end it here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.